Hi, I'm Doug Wentz. I'd really love to talk about some subjects that I have a lot of passion for. In my book, A New Kingdom Age, which you can find at lulu.com/Doug Wentz, W-E-N-T-Z. We've been doing some videos on the different subject matters in there, but one of the things I'm passionate about is what I found out when I started to study the book of Revelation. The seals, trumpets, vials of oil, and that we are the bride made ready. Okay, if we're the temple of God and the river of God flows from us, according to Ezekiel 47, it's to bring healing to the sea of humanity, the world. It says wherever it goes, the fish will be healed. Okay, so this is the ultimate end. This is the result of all of our studying, fasting, praying, fellowshipping, is to bring healing to the nations. But there's a process involved. Remember, we are spirit, soul, body. Those are in thirds, spirit, soul, body, each having its own dimension, its own realm. Okay? The spirit man, as you know, hears God's word perfectly, hears God like a trumpet. The soul takes longer. If you hear something in the spirit sometimes you get a rhema word, a prophetic word. It just erupts in your spirit man. And yet, some of the changes that God is talking about may take time as far as the patterns of the mind, the realm of the soul, emotions. Sometimes emotion still gets triggered for a while. What's happening is your spirit man heard God like a trumpet, but the oil of the Lord, depicted in, I believe it's Revelation 16, is being poured out. Jesus said, she poured the alabaster oil on me for my burial. So we are dead with Christ and resurrected with Christ. So the corresponding oil of that word, again, the word that we heard like a trumpet that affected 1/3 of our being, our spirit, is now poured out on the rest of our being and our life patterns, our persona, and our habits. But let's go back further than the trumpets in the book of Revelation and understand that we are the book of life. We are living epistles all within the book of life. You could even say we are the many-membered Son of God. And so the Lion of the tribe of Judah, his indwelling nature, takes the seals off, because we're sealed to the day of redemption, but the day of redemption is now. It's season to season, manifestation of God's Son and graduations. And every so often there comes a new season. Some people experience it as a ground zero experience, devastation, because that which is wood, hay, and stubble has to be burned out of our lives, even if it's old habits or even if it's just a soul tie to what God was doing in the past. Even if it's that. That's a good thing, and yet it even has to be burned away. What was gold in us before can be wood, hay, and stubble now if we hold to it. So as we march into each new day, new season, sometimes we wonder what is going on. Well, that's where the trumpet of God brings clarity. The oil of the Lord, the vials of oil God pours upon the earth nature. Continue the process and the bride is made ready. I explain all that, how they correspond. Just a few examples. For example, the second trumpet takes out 1/3 of all the rivers. Rivers are communication. It's what we exude, spiritually speaking. But that's the second trumpet. The second vial of oil takes out all of the rivers. The third trumpet takes out 1/3 of the sea, the subconscious sin nature, 1/3 of it. Changed in the twinkling of an eye at that moment, but yet life patterns take a while. So that's the third trumpet, taking out 1/3 of the sea. The 1/3 of the ocean is taken out. The fullness of the ocean is taken out in the third vial of oil. The fourth trumpet takes out 1/3 of the sun. The fourth oil takes out all of the sun. The fifth trumpet eradicates everything that's not the mark of Christ. That would be the mark of the beast. The pinnacle of what the flesh can do for God. And the fifth oil takes out even the very seed of the beast. These are just a few seeming coincidences, but they're not coincidences. They're you, they're I. We are the microcosm of Scriptures. There's a sample, but this is 227-page book, gets into a lot of detail. Please study and enjoy it with me. Thank you.